beautiful people. We're back. We're back at Gruby's, as a matter of fact. And we have two very special guests joining us today on the Indulgent Hour. We have Barry and Steve Gruber, owners of Gruby's New York Deli, both here in Hilton Head Island and also in Atlanta, correct?
Yes, correct.
We're gonna be eating some breakfast food today. We got a smoked fish platter with some bagels. This looks spectacular. But before I start digging into all this good breakfast stuff, I just wanna kind of take it back in time a little bit, because we're surrounded by all these wonderful photos from back in the day. Let's start from way back in the beginning.
We're from the Bronx originally.
Our dad was a kosher butcher, as was our grandfather.
Okay.
Barry and his family came down around 1980.
Yeah. We had a friend, a very close friend that was living down here that said, hey, come down. He says, there's so much work down here. You'll always have a job.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, let's do it.
The deli opened in, was it 86? Is
86.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So what was the experience leading up to that? Like, was this the part of the plan, or?
Well, we didn't know. Barry had called me up. I was in New York. He had called me up and said, you want to do something? You know, I said, what do you want to do? He says, what about a deli? He says, what the heck do we know about a deli? You know, when I told my boss that I was going into business with my brother, he says, what are you going to do? We're going to open up a deli. He says, where? So we said, Hilton Head Island. So he said, where?
Where the hell is that?
He says,
right?
what, are you kidding me? I said, no, there's a need. You know, Barry said that a lot of transplanted people from the Northeast, they were looking for this kind of food, and there wasn't any delis down here that served this.
Right.
So he sent me for a crash course to a very, very popular kosher deli in Long Island. And he says, what, do you know how to make this salad? I said, no. He says, go upstairs to the guy that makes all the salads. And he says, and he'll show you everything. So the coleslaw recipe, the potato salad recipe, the cucumber salad, all that stuff, I was writing down like this. And I came...
Handwriting all this as he was doing it.
Handwriting everything to get an idea. Plus, we knew what the food was supposed to taste like.
Sure.
And that was...
You knew what the end product was.
Yeah.
And that was a big key for us.
So in the very beginning, you were getting tourists right off the bat that were coming here.
Before the Cross Island, people had to pass by.
That's right, because
278.
they couldn't take the Cross Island down to the south end.
So me and Barry, we're behind the counter. We had a cook. We're waiting for customers to come in, and we just opened up. We're nervous, obviously. And a couple of customers come in. They're curious. We're starting off making a sandwich here, sandwich there. Within 20 minutes, the whole restaurant filled up. All right? And the waitresses are putting up tickets on the magnet, and it's like, 10, 12 tickets, 3 or 4 sandwiches on each one. And me and him were saying, holy crap, we would look at like this. So he gets nervous. He's got an upset stomach. And he said, Steven, I gotta run. I gotta go. I gotta run to the bench. I said, hurry up back. Yeah. He finishes, then I get in the car, and I have to run. Then finally, after about 2 or 3 trips, and we look at each other and remember,
we did wash our hands afterwards.
Right. And we looked at each other and we said, one ticket at a time, let's get it done. And we did. People had to wait, but they didn't mind. Within like a month, we became like veterans already. And we were lucky, and we had a good crew surrounding us. Well, if you don't surround yourself with good people, it doesn't work.
As soon as you walk in the door, you can, for all intents and purposes, be transported to a deli right in New York City, correct?
That's what we were going for.
That's the vibe that you were going for,
yeah.
Right? And it's also become a place for many, many regulars, both here on the island and even over in Bluffton, correct?
We're very fortunate. We have a terrific clientele here. People have been coming in here for 35 years.
From there, how did the location in Atlanta happen?
We had a lot of customers coming in here from Atlanta, especially during the off-season when all the golfers are here.
Yes.
One of them that used to come in here all the time told us that if we want to come up to Atlanta, he would take a day off and show us around to see what they think Deli is up there. We went up there, He took the day off and drove us all over the place, took us to all the delis, and took us to probably the most popular deli up there at that time. It was horrible. I mean, it was really very mediocre at best.
Right. And what around what time period of time was this?
This
still...
is probably about
02?
02.
Oh, okay.
Because we opened up there in 03. It was easier for me to pick myself up and go up there and get the place operational.
Sure.
And if I remember, Brian came up.
Oh yeah, Brian was up there. Brian used to take care of all the any problems. Remember, you used to tell me?
Yeah. If somebody had a complaint, I always used to send Brian over to the table.
Okay.
Because Brian, for some reason, always the customers love Brian.
So like you said, you're not there that much anymore, but just like Steve said, you have a good staff there that you can depend on, that you can rely on.
Yeah,
and I would imagine there's some people that don't know because they equate Gruby's with these great sandwiches and everything, but they're not necessarily fully aware of the fact that you guys have a full breakfast menu.
Yeah.
Right? We have our smoked fish platter here. They're going to be coming out with some more stuff. The menu, for the most part, is the same.
Yeah.
At both restaurants. If you find yourself in Atlanta and you got a hankering for a sandwich or some breakfast, you got another Gruby's New York Deli that you can check out up there.
Yeah, and we get a lot of customers that are up there that come into here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back and forth.
Very cool.
So that says something. They're very, very happy.
Well, just from the standpoint of ordering and getting the quality of product that you want. I would imagine from time to time there was probably some challenges in the beginning, right?
And it's still hard to get the right product.
Yeah.
Anybody can get product, but to get the real stuff.
And that's important too, because as we're sitting here eating bagels, honestly, gun to my head, just from having that half with all the accoutrements here, I don't notice any difference whatsoever with this bagel than a bagel that I would have from back home. The bagels come from, Steve, you said where?
Come from the Bronx, the Bronx.
Now, when they send them from up there, are they par baked?
They're par baked. We don't have the facilities to make our own bagels here.
Yeah.
But we get customers that buy them right out of the freezer. And they bake them off themselves.
Oh, okay.
You know, we probably sell more bagels like that than any other way. And now we're starting to make some cream cheese spreads.
Yes, so we have here scallion, we have jalapeno, which I'm told is very spicy. I'm gonna dig into it in a second. We have our lox spread, right? And then we have strawberry and blueberry for those of you who are into the sweeter versions. Right. I'm gonna just go right after it and go to the jalapeno right off the bat.
It's hot.
It's got a little bit of kick to it, yeah.
Oh yeah, whoa. He wasn't kidding. He told me he was gonna smack me with this jalapeno cream cheese. This has some serious heat.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
This is the first time I've tasted it. And it's good.
This lox spread is delicious. That's one of the things that is not an easy thing to find in South Carolina. Just specifically focusing on breakfast. What are some of the favorites of the regulars that come in here for breakfast? And what are some of the things because I know we're making some changes, right? We're adding a couple things. Yeah. What are some more of the stuff that we're adding besides these spreads that we have here?
Basically, it's basic breakfast. Eggs your way with home fries or grits.
The breakfast sandwiches I love. My favorite is the ham, egg, and cheese, and it's a Jersey thing.
Are we talking pork roll or ham?
Pork roll.
Okay. Yeah. So we have the whole argument between North Jersey and South Jersey. Is it Taylor ham or is it pork? I'm a Taylor ham person.
It's Taylor ham.
But all my South Jersey guys.
What's the difference between Taylor ham and pork roll?
Well, Taylor ham it's just like Kleenex and tissue. Taylor ham is the brand. If you're in North Jersey, you call it Taylor ham. If you're in South Jersey, Philadelphia, they call it pork roll. It's just an age-old debate that seems to never end. So I'm gonna do a little bite of this. I got a little half and half. I got strawberry and the blueberry. I think this would be perfect. The fruit-forward ones, a nice cinnamon raisin bagel.
Yeah, we have those too.
I'm sure that the blueberry and strawberry is also very popular with the kids. Speaking of which, We do have a children's menu here as well.
Yeah.
10 and under, hot dog, burger, grilled cheese, chicken fingers, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they'll even do a kid-size deli sandwich.
And Brian was little, and he wanted to help, when he wasn't in school, during the summer, whatever. And we had a swinging door, remember? And Brian would always get his butt knocked down because people were coming out of the kitchen and they would knock him over.
Oh, really?
So at 5, 6 years old, he figured out, he always carried a towel on him. And when he came by the door, he would wave the towel across the thing so people would know that Brian is on the other side.
That's great. All right, so we got here, this is your classic breakfast platter, right? Yeah. 3 sunny side up eggs, some beautiful home fried potatoes, right? And then we got some bacon on there. This looks really good. As far as the breakfast sandwich goes, I'm a sausage guy. I'm a sausage, egg, and cheese,
link
salt,
sausage.
Pepper, no ketchup. Oh, you like the links?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has their preference. I remember one time I went to a college football game at the University of Tennessee, and they had every type of sausage under the sun. The problem is that it was a hot day and it's a pretty long walk to the stadium. Yeah. I'm not a young man, so I will just tell you that I probably had way more sausage than any human being should have in one particular sitting. If I ever came close to having a heart attack, it was probably that day. I almost didn't make it over to the stadium. Eggs are delicious. We got some beautiful crispy bacon here. This is great.
We sell a bunch of eggs and omelets up in Atlanta, but we also sell a bunch of pancakes. But the French toast, you have French toast here, don't you?
Yeah, we use the challah bread.
Yeah, and
Oh, the
with
challah bread for French
strawberries and whipped cream. That's a big seller.
Gruby's breakfast, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., Monday through Friday.
Right, and eventually we'll probably start opening up for breakfast on Saturday.
I'll tell you, these home fries are cooked perfectly. Nice and crispy on the outside, golden crispy home fries. Nice soft potato on the inside.
And everything tastes good with ketchup.
Everything. My sister puts ketchup on everything.
Yeah, so do I.
I always give her a hard time about that. So we got lox, eggs, and onions here. This is a first for me. I've never had this combination
Excellent.
before. I didn't even know this was a
Got
thing,
a little
to be honest.
lox, a little salty, it's good.
Okay.
This is a good one. A table was sitting in the front, and it was busy. And we're putting up the sandwiches up on the counter, to be picked up. There was some kind of confusion. They said, "Where's the tongue sandwich?" The waiter was saying, "Where's the ham sandwich?" So we figured out that holy crap, the customer in the front.
I remember that.
The customer in the front, she ordered a ham sandwich, and we gave her a tongue sandwich instead.
Oh, boy.
So she says, "Oh," so we're looking, and we said, "Oh, some people get turned off with tongue."
Yeah.
So we said, "We're not going to say a word." She came up to the counter when she paid. She says, "That was the best ham sandwich I ever had."
Did you tell her?
No.
She's probably still telling somebody the story about when she went to Gruby's and she had the best ham sandwich ever, and it wasn't even ham, it was tongue.
Then we try to remember that if she came in again, do we give it a tongue or do we give it a ham?
You don't want to disappoint her. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you have on the lunch menu. That there are certain people that love chopped liver. There are certain people that love corned beef, pastrami, like you said, beef tongue. It's just a wide variety of meats that are special and specific to a Jewish deli. Well, guys, listen, this has been great. Thank you so much for taking the time. I really enjoyed.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are batting 1,000. I always enjoy when I come here to eat at Gruby's. Again, you want to come to Gruby's for breakfast, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., soon to be Saturdays as well. We'll have an announcement for that when that becomes official. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This was a real pleasure.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for feeding us for all these years.
It'll be 39 years.
39 years. So, and best wishes for the next 39.
Thank
How about
you.
that?
God.
Absolutely.
I don't think we'll be here.
Well, I'll still be here eating sandwiches, probably with Brian and Scott, but that's okay. That's all for us here from Gruby's New York Deli on William Hilton Parkway on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. This is the Indulgent Islander presenting to you Barry and Steve Gruber from Gruby's New York Deli. As always, stay hungry, my friends.